A Cirencester man has been jailed for 44 months for throwing a jar of acid into his victim's face. At Gloucester Crown Court, prosecutor Giles Nelson explained that Michael Bagot had become involved in an angry exchange of text messages on June 25 with another man who he had known for some time. Bagot had got it into his head that the victim was responsible for slashing the tires on his Jeep, said Mr. Nelson. Later in the day, Bagot attends an address in Apsley Road to activate a premeditated plan to deal with the man he believed was the culprit. He walks from his home with a glass jar filled with a corrosive substance and knocks on the door of the victim's property. And when he comes to the door, Bagot shouts out, "Come down here," and accuses him of slashing his car tires. After the man denied these claims, Bagot threw the acid in the face of his victim, which he describes as immediately suffering a burning sensation on his eyelids, causing him a lot of pain, as well as a burning sensation on his tongue. The victim then falls to the floor, and Bagot decides to punch him while he is on the ground. Bagot then runs off. The contents of the jar had a pH level of 10, indicating it was a strong alkaline substance. After police arrested Bagot at his home, a bucket was found containing what was believed to be the same substance used in the attack. The court was told the victim's side had been affected. Medical experts predict it will return to pre-incident levels, but emphasized this was still an ongoing process. Mr. Nelson continued. His actions are akin to wounding with intent, which was premeditated. Lloyd Jenkins, defending, said the attack was out of character. The substance used was car tire cleaner. It was not sulfuric acid or anything sinister, but purchased from a motorist shop. He saw red when he discovered his tires had been slashed. He got it into his head that the victim was responsible. There is no evidence for this. Bagot is better than this, and his testimonial letters show a different side to his personality. This was a monumental mistake. He has since engaged with relevant bodies to address his cannabis habit. He bitterly regrets his actions. Bagot pleaded guilty to throwing a corrosive substance with intent to cause serious injury and possessing an offensive weapon in public. Judge Ian Laurie QC told Bagot, "You obviously gave this plan some thought. You chose to decant the acid into a jar and carried it through the streets of Cirencester. You were extremely cavalier in your actions. The offense is so serious that only a custodial sentence can be justified." The judge imposed an indefinite restraining order for Bagot not to contact his victim by any means and ordered him to pay a victim surcharge of £228.